If you want to increase your exposure to vocabulary and to the language itself, you have to repeat and you have to practice regularly. Repetition is the key. Repetition is very important. As the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. If you want to know more about this strategy, please, at first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications bell, leave a comment, like and share this video to your friends. And now, let's get started. It's through practice that you will be able to build your familiarity with the language. You don't have to always learn something new. As you learn and learn and learn, set aside some time where you just review what you have already been exposed to, and instead of adding something new. Finish what's on your plate first before you go for another meal. Don't be afraid to reuse your old materials. If you can go through things like your old homework notes or box or listening exercises, etc., you solidify what you have already learned before. Repetition increases exposure, and exposure increases your chances for remembering. Regularity is very important coupled with repetition. Repeat after me, please. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. If you are not finding a way to regularly use what you have been exposed to and what you have learned, then you'll lose that knowledge quicker than you can ever begin to imagine. The brain keeps what it needs. If you don't use your knowledge, it's like telling your brain that you don't need it. And when it gets that signal, I mean the brain, it won't be long before it forgets what you have taught it. Look, I understand you might be busy with work, school, family, or a combination of all of those. Especially nowadays, all of us are so busy and so occupied, but we have to regularly use what we have learned. Regularly using the language that you are learning does not necessarily mean spending hours upon hours per day with the language, but also does not mean that once or twice a week that you should binge on language learning and then do nothing for the rest of the week. Learning and practicing in small regular chunks goes much further than doing the same. You know that you have 6 hours with language work to do on Saturday evening, you are going to feel better. However, if you decide to work on some piece of language for 45 minutes each day, it will be a task that's easier to complete and even more enjoyable for you. If this is something that's new for you, I suggest that you focus on doing what you can manage to do regularly and then build upon that. Do you have maybe 30 minutes a day, every day to work on your language? If so, work for 30 minutes each day until it becomes a habit. If you feel that you can add more time to your practice on a regular basis, then do so, but only do so when it can be sustainable practice for you. Take your time, start with what you can manage and then build from there. Something that can help you with improving your regularity of your practice is having a system, and we are going to talk about systems in the next video. That's it for now, but before you close this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications bell, leave a comment, like and share this video to your friends. Until then, see you next time. Au revoir.